Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Shout out to all my subscribers. Special shout out to all my members. Thanks for being a part of the foodie community. You're getting early access to some content, exclusive content, special shout outs, and member shorts. Check out the link in the description box to join. All right, y'all. All right. So this is the visit after Tasha K's interview. Sonya here telling these lies about recording Nesto'S phone calls from back in January of 2023. She trying to tell Nesto, I told you I was gonna start releasing the phone call, and on God darn well she ain't tell Nesto that. This girl has her channel. She started her channel and she thinks she act like she going viral or something, the way she in this visit acting, despite her being hungover. Let's see what I Dream of Jeannie is talking about. It's after the interview, y'all.
I with your space jacket on.
How are you?
Good. You look refreshed.
I look refreshed.
There's an ED on the end of that, Nesto. Refreshed. It makes the T sound in that word.
Yeah, you look refreshed. You cool? Or you scrunchy?
No,
you can't see?
I'm not cold. I got a t-shirt on.
Oh, okay. It's cold out there, though, ain't it?
Not really. It's okay.
She looking down because she bombed that interview.
What? Okay.
Yes.
What time you got up?
My sister woke me up at 9:45 or something like that.
Who woke you up at 9:45?
Before I forget, somebody said they're gonna write you on the comments.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna write Nesto because he don't know that you recording his calls. I was like, whatever. We had that conversation in November. Bitch.
What?
That's all Nesto can say.
They messy as shit. I was like, whatever. We had that conversation in November, bitch.
What?
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 Yeah. They messy as shit. A couple of them was like, go ahead, Sonya, make that money, get that page, and make your own money.
Hold on.
She reading every comment. Every comment.
Hold on. So she done put the shit out already?
No. I'm talking about the page I started.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, trying to get the money up, right? And so the girl was like, he doesn't even know that you're recording his calls. I was like, all the calls are recorded. What are you talking about? And I'm like, whatever, bitch. It ain't your business.
Did she tell him she was going to be recording his calls? Because they had a misunderstanding in the last visit that he was asking about Tasha K. She was trying to tell him that she was going to put his calls on her channel, but he wasn't even talking about that.
But hold up. Wait a minute.
Pump the brakes.
What does she mean by that part? She don't.
I told you. Huh?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Because I put the calls out now to kill everybody else's shit.
You didn't tell me that part.
See?
I told you that last time I was here.
No.
What was I doing?
Listen, you were sitting right there.
No.
I told you I started a page so that I could make the money to get the lawyer.
You did do that. Yeah.
We already know that all the calls are being released. We already know that. So why let them monetize off of it?
Okay, I got you.
But that wasn't what he was talking about.
Okay,
so break it down, but I specifically told you. The last time I was here, I told you.
Okay.
No,
so
what
was that out there for? What was it?
So they was just being mad, whatever. She didn't release She didn't release the interview yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Mm.
fell asleep last
Y'all
night.
see
I was
that?
just thinking too hard.
The she didn't release the interview yet.
Nesto brain exploded last night. He's thinking too hard. I bet you were. I bet you were. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Now, just last week, I'm talking about her last visit, 11/24/2023. She was talking about how long her hair was. How long it was, and she didn't have a style, so she's going to wear her ponytail. Ma'am, that's not why you wearing a ponytail. Look at that head. Look at it. You see through that like you looking through a window.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ooh,
I fell
baby.
asleep last night. I was just thinking too hard. I had to lay down.
Stressing?
Yeah. Thank you, because I don't want to slip, man. They giving too much time out. They done gave them young boys 40 years for killing that damn dude at Atlanta Station, that young boy, last year. They gave
4 years.
40.
Well, he murdered somebody, right?
Yeah.
It's like
But he actually did it.
It's like 5 of them, though. 5 of them got, 2 got 20, and the rest of them got 30 and 40.
They actually did it?
They don't know who did it. They just playing out.
Yeah, that's the problem. If they actually did it, without a doubt, that's one thing. But if it's a question,
Maybe they didn't
and if
rap.
they're saying they didn't do it, then that's a problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't want to give nobody time and they're innocent. That's my biggest issue.
I was trying to figure out the charge. Was it aggravated or just sodomy? Was it aggravated sodomy or sodomy? You don't remember, do you?
I think it's aggravated.
Okay, aggravated. That's 25 straight up. No less than 25.
Don't think like that. Don't think on that. Just keep pushing the innocence.
It's aggravated, Nesto. It's aggravated. Aggravated SODOMY and aggravated sexual battery. It's aggravated. Okay?
And the truth will come out. Yeah. Right now, with the lies, the thing of what I'm getting from when we went to court, and this phone sounds so bad. When they kept saying in court, the last time you went to court, the witness is so scared, she don't want to come forward, all of that shit. All that mean is the girl changed her mind and she don't want to keep the lie going because time has passed. They're not mad like they were a year ago when they was coming trying to tell all of them lies. So after a person calms down, they don't usually have the same energy they had when they was first mad. So now that so much time has passed, they're like, I'm not about to go through with all of that. So what the police will probably do is threaten them and say, well, if you don't go through with this, we're going to charge you. And that's usually how they force a person to keep that same shit going.
Yeah, is this when she went out or did the photo shoot with Maddie, Dolly Madison? This is why she be looking haggard sometimes, because she cannot go out and then try to function the next day. But she still try to do it.
If they could find her, because sometimes they just get lost. And if she was scamming out there with her, like her mama, then she know how to get lost.
Right.
Move her out the state, and then what you gonna do? She gone.
Yeah.
So that's what I gathered from it, because I knew it was an exaggerated lie from the beginning. And
absolutely,
so much time has passed. Only thing they're gonna do is, the police still got that same energy, but the person who started the lie, she probably thinking at this point like, oh damn, he was in jail at the time. He didn't ghost me. He didn't run off and just, disappear on me. And I was in my feelings at the time. So I said what I said, and I didn't mean it.
Right. I
Which is
understand.
still fucked up to say something like that.
I'm just wondering, when is the last time he saw the 19-year-old? Because if he got locked up in 22 and the charges are from 21, he didn't get locked up to July of 22. When was the last time he saw the 19-year-old? Did he ever say?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's fucked up.
Yeah, you don't do that to people. You crazy.
So,
I can't believe
I can't believe what?
You don't listen when I talk to you. Sometimes I can't really just say it.
You know what? You know what it is?
Because I don't want them to.
I understand. So here's the thing. You're right about what you're saying, but I do listen. I just be looking at. I ain't seen you. So I'm just study looking at you and shit, moving and shit. So you know what I'm saying, looking at your lips and looking at your movement. So I'm dazzled for a minute. So
but I can't say it on the other calls because they get out.
I got that part. I understand.
They're in the September calls. I text you that where they was talking about you and Dre was on the phone. And he was talking to you about all them calls, all the things you were saying to Sonya. How you gonna get out of this one? And you was just like,
they got that shit on now.
That's out now. But it's amazing because there's a lot of calls, but they pick and choose, of course, what they want to put out.
What? So they got that on. They got that. You heard it yourself.
I heard it. I heard most of it. I didn't hear all of it. I didn't.
Y'all, is Sonya's arms long enough to even put that ponytail on her head? That is a high air ponytail. Phonytail. Is Sydney putting that on top of her head? Because her arms are not that long.
Need to hear all of it.
And I probably went off on his ass too. Did you?
No.
I heard the beginning when you was just listening to him. I didn't hear the end of the calls.
Okay. Yeah.
She always trying to save this ninja. You know god darn well you did not hear that man going off on Dre. He ain't go off on Dre. He said, yes, sir, massa. I don't know. And he probably made this noise. Waiting for Dre to finish talking.
The question, I went all the way in on his ass too.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. About you. I sure did. And I sure did. So you should listen to the whole thing. Yeah.
Wait. First of all, Nesto lied because his hand's shaking. And secondly, did y'all see that hand movement at the end? Like he really stressing something. Y'all should listen to the whole thing. Come on, Nesto. Come on. He trying to sell that lie. You ain't defend Sonya worth a darn. Stop it.
Yeah.
About you. Y'all sure did.
No, let's go back. Because he sit up here trying to tell this woman, I went off on Dre trying to defend you. That's what he trying to tell Sonya. She ain't paying attention. She's still hungover from the day before. But this man is still in love and smitten and infatuated by this hag. It must be the global tail link technology that has this man thinking Sonya looked like that. And every time they saw each other, aside from when she was sick, it must have been nighttime. Because I don't know what he's looking at. What has him so dazed and confused?
Okay. Yeah. He asked me a question. I went all the way in on his ass too. Yeah. About you. Y'all sure did. I sure did. So you should listen to the whole thing. That's the call. That's the one he was talking about. When I told you that they said that it's hard for me to defend you. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, well, what was he trying to say? Defend cheating on the wife?
Oh, okay.
No, everything. Really? Yeah, man. That's what he said. I told you he said that. And I got mad and went off on her. But I didn't know what was he trying to say. That's what he was saying. Your action for these charges or...
Put that finger down.
Everything. All the charges. Go ahead.
Well, I'd just been like, know my character and just defend what you know. That's it.
Yeah.
Not what you hear, defend what you know.
Damn, they done got that far?
Yeah, so I was trying to cut them off. So if I started, it will stop them. You get me? Because a lot of them is releasing and narrating and trying to say this, that, and the other. So they're in September. I started at November the 16th. That's when I started. So,
Okay.
and then I did a couple of commentaries as far as the recap of the interview. So if she tried to be messy and edit it and flip the shit and all of that, so I got ahead of her and release what we talked about, so she can't come in and release, and they be like, oh. Yeah.
Sonya, there was no way on God's green earth you were going to be able to cut YouTube off, get ahead of anything, because the bloggers were plentiful, the bloggers were quick, the viewers were plentiful, and the viewers were quick. It's just little old you. Your brother's little advice wasn't going to help you either. Madison couldn't help you. IS couldn't help you. You were defeated before you even started. You should have took a different approach. You should have had a different plan. But you two worried about the bloggers. Them bitter.
If I come in after, then they're gonna be like, "Oh, you just trying to save face."
Right.
No, bitch. Look at the dates. My shit came out before her shit, and this is what I said. What we talked about.
So is it getting what you're looking for?
Yeah. So we only need 200 more followers before we start getting paid for the page. You gotta have 1,000 followers. And when I release something, I got 7,000 views on a 2-minute conversation I did.
What
about your watch hours?
Yep. And I'm not even pushing it. I got to start pushing the page.
How you going to push it?
Pushing it, linking it to other high-rated pages so that I can get the traffic.
She's salt and pepper
now. Once
now.
that interview come out, the traffic's going to come over.
Oh. Okay. What the fuck?
Listen, you get 10 cents a view. Those pages are getting 57,000 views, 97,000 views. We can get the lawyer money up. You know what I'm saying? Once she released that shit, I'll have it. I told you.
Oh.
But you got 7,000 views.
What's going on with you?
Because I told you this. I didn't specifically.
No, yeah, you're right.
Generally tried to, I said, why should they get paid when, you know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing we're saying on the phones anyway. So, and the phone's been recorded since September, since day one. So, it is what it is.
What's wrong with you?
She changed and she know we listen and she not talking like she used to. Only thing I did was I stopped cussing as much because I heard how I was sounding and I was like,
angry.
I cuss too much. And then we don't mention names. But other than that, I'm like, we never had an illegal conversation. So what we can talk like we always talk, freely. Since before he even went to jail.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'm glad you did. I'm glad y'all did. I'm glad Nesto'S following you like a blind puppy dog and kept running that yapper snapper. But that wasn't a good decision, Sonya. That's where the trying to save face and worry about YouTube comes in, because if you were smart, you would have stopped talking to Nesto about his cases and stuff. Stop talking smack about people and just get on your YouTube channel and quote unquote tell the truth. Or, talk about something else salacious, or give us some more information about your life or something. Oh, she missed the opportunity.
Oh, okay. Okay. So how you feeling about everything?
Hungover.
I'm
The
just
only
looking.
question I keep getting from people is you going so hard for him and you doing all of this and you sticking your neck out and this, that, and the other.
Wrinkle neck.
What if he get out and just stop talking to you?
Why she look like Glorilla in this visit? The rapper Glorilla. I don't know if this is the first time anybody said that or not, but I don't hear it come up often. She kind of looks like Glorilla, the rapper.
I was like,
I'll answer that. I want you to answer that same question when I talk to you later. How about that?
All right.
And I'll answer it for you. How about that?
Okay, yeah. All right. You call me later.
How about now?
Because they don't release all the calls. That's what I told him. He was like, well, right. I said, I release the calls because I'm releasing all the calls. Y'all, they pick and choose because they keep saying, how come he never says he's innocent? I said, they don't play those calls. They don't play those. They play the fucked up calls. They're not going to play everything. So y'all want to play them? I'm going to play all of them. I'm going to play every phone call we had. So it's not no pick and choose shit.
Well, what happened? What happened?
Oh. Some old shit?
I only got like 501s. That's it.
Oh, okay.
The one when you was talking and you said, my friend Sonya is the person I want responsible or to help my attorneys fight my case. Remember that conversation? It was in January.
Oh, yeah.
Right when he did that shit, their attorney. And you
Right.
I was listening to that yesterday. I didn't release.
Did y'all hear that? I miss Nesto making that noise, y'all.
Remember that conversation? It was in January.
Oh, yeah.
Right when he did that shit, their attorney. And you
Right.
I was listening to that yesterday. I didn't release that one, but I was like, yeah, that'd be a good one to release. You know, because I said it's back in January before July when the phone calls came out and everybody knew Sonya.
So why were you recording those? Is Nesto gonna ask her, or why were you recording those? Yeah, she really thought she was gonna come up. She really thought that. If you were planning something way back in January, because she talking like Sonya the tortoise right about now. If you were recording way back in January, why are you behind the I can't think of it. Behind the something. Behind the needle?
This is a January phone call.
Ooh.
Which
Okay, so they got you together now between you and your sister? I'm talking about you.
I don't even go on their pages. I stopped going on people's pages. I might look at something for like a hot second, which I did yesterday, but mostly I don't. Because they're gonna cause me to snap, come out of character, and be
Why you? Oh, hey man, hey. Whatever you.
Happen. They gonna keep, and I'm gonna be like,
Nesto
okay,
say
y'all
go
about
off.
to get what y'all want. Y'all about to get it. Especially those bloggers, the one and then try to say I was a stripper,
hey,
and
Nyla.
call me a hoe, and all of this stuff. The same girl that got on my page and said that don't talk about Shirley and her daughter, which I only talk to you, so it's whatever we talk about, which is nothing. I was like,
absolutely.
Well, you find out who she was.
I didn't. It was a dummy made up page because she went on my sister's page and said, "Tell your sister to keep her legs closed to marry men and some other little thready shit." And I was just like, "It's whatever. It's whatever." Like,
but you don't even know them folks.
I don't know none of these people. So, Tasha, after she got off the phone with you, she was saying, she asked me, how do I feel about Steve forcing her Shirley to
Shirley.
distance herself from you.
Forcing? Where'd that come from?
This is what she said. You know, she be trying. You know, Tasha and Steve got a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I don't know anything about that. Have you ever spoke to her? Why would I talk to his wife? Like, that don't make any sense. What y'all think this is? Some sister wives shit? Like, no, I'm his
We
friend.
don't know.
I'll be here. You know, and that's his marriage. That's over there. Like,
Look, now we know Bible lady is your sister wife. Now we know. Back then, Tasha didn't know. She's asking the question. She's trying to find out, like everybody else was at the time. Didn't know.
me and him don't see each other for me to know his wife. It'd be different if I was seeing him. I said I saw him a handful of times. That's it. I said, so it was no need for a phone buddy to, interact with the
Right. But they ain't gonna put that on now.
No, she's not gonna. No, she's not. She gonna put the messy shit or anything she could twist, because there was nothing messy. And then when she tried to say that.
So I don't think they're gonna put that out there. I don't think they're gonna put nothing out there like that because it's not messy enough.
It ain't messy. It ain't messy at all. But that's okay. Because I taped the studio and I was like, okay, I'm here for the interview. So they know I sat down with her. They know I sat down with her. That's the video that's got 3,500 views. So they know I sat down with her.
Hold on, you said that out there? You did that? You sent that out already?
I sent that one out. I had to because I'm trying to get ahead of her.
I got you. Right.
So what is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? Okay, and you sat down with her. Okay, what is that supposed to prove or disprove if anything else comes out? She thinks she doing something.
Tasha K interview coming soon. That's 3,500 views. And then the one that I did, doing a recap or whatever, that's 7,000 views. And all the other ones, I got no less than 1,000 views, and it's 11 videos that's out. So
you doing better than Bible lady. Sonya was doing better than Bible lady doing right about now.
You moving mighty rapidly then. That's quick.
Yeah, because the page is only 2 weeks old. I only did it 2 weeks ago. So, trying to get that money in. I'm saying.
It's 10 cents a what? A click?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
10 minutes a click or 10 minutes a view?
Same thing.
Minutes?
A view.
Wow.
But you got to have 1,000 followers. I'm at almost 800. I'm at 795.
She's counting, y'all.
Okay, so you're moving pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. She got a calculator.
You got to get you a big bang. Now the big bang got to come. Then they're gonna jump it.
Right, I gotta have something messy. So that's why I was thinking earlier today, like maybe I do need to just go in and just make like a ratchet, like go off video and just be like, and then they're gonna, ooh, damn, she, you know what I'm saying, and just push it. Because all the other ones was just curiosity as to what I actually look like right now. Because remember, every time they post your video, they go to your page and they pull all your pictures and stuff off your page. They can't pull any of mine. They can only get the old ones from my sister's page.
Mm-hmm.
So every time they post, they're posting the old pictures.
Sonya's sister and them mad than a mofo. They like, God, I can't even have my social media fooling with this trick.
From, Tanya's page.
Back then, yeah. So you don't got no new stuff on your stuff?
Oh yeah, I got my new shit.
Oh, okay, that's what I was asking you.
Control of that. That's why I took, that's why they can't get to any of my, I got one page and they know about it because that's where I got the threat from. But I have no pictures of me on the page.
Okay, so are you going to put pictures on your new page?
Okay, there was a subscriber that sent me something on my Instagram saying that Krell still follows Sonya and that Sonya does have a page that you can pull up. So yeah, I mean, does Krell know how to work an Instagram or what? What's going on here? And he is following Sonya'S little crazy page. If I had to do this, I just wouldn't even have an Instagram. Like, who is Sam? And why is she following 5,000 people? Stalker, stalker, stalker.
That's what I'm asking you.
Pictures of me on the page.
Okay, so are you gonna put pictures on your new page? That's what I'm asking you. I'm trying to figure where all that come into play.
I don't know. I mean, I do little short videos with me.
She's
but
there,
the
Nesto. We can
ones,
see
when
her.
I did the recap, I just did an audio, like the phone calls. I don't want to talk and just look into a phone for 30 minutes. So I just did a straight audio and she just put a picture up, for the audio. What I did was I ran Roswell reviews as the captions, and then another one I did, I put your pictures from January the 5th, 2019, January the 19th, 2019, showing you was out of the state. So I used that as one of the, and then I did Roswell's police YouTube videos that they had where they was fucking up. And I used all of those to put Roswell so they know it's a
great investigative work, Sonya.
Corrupt police department that we're dealing with. Because a lot of people don't do no research. They only want to show the bad. So I make sure.
People looking at that?
Yeah,
they looking at that shit?
Talking about, I see what you did when you put those dates up there. Because they know the dates for the sexual assault is around that same time. So yeah, they are looking at. Kalia made that. She was like, girl, somebody said, I said, that's what I want them to do. I want them to look at it. They're going to say something fucked up, but not everybody. Some people are going to be like, yeah, damn, how could that have happened? Because I see, yeah, he was out of town. Okay.
With her.
Yeah, I'm clever with it.
I don't know.
It's a lot of work. But I had to slip
Girl,
it.
it ain't no lot of work.
They came, they wanted to see me, not about to see me, so it is what it is.
Okay. Well, I sure see you then. I definitely see you. Okay. Okay. I did write the board for the Pinocchio, so they'll get that next week. I wrote about that.
Nesto wrote a letter.
My new lawyer that I got now to get them to push for the fast and speedy for next month.
Indict or dismiss. That's what you want.
I did that. I wrote them and I wrote the investigator. Now, have I heard anything yet? No. So for the fast and speedy for next month.
Indict or dismiss.
I wrote about that. I did write my new lawyer that I got now to get them to push for the fast and speedy for next month.
Indict or dismiss. That's what you want.
I did that. I wrote them and I wrote the investigator. Now, have I heard anything yet? No. So I want to see if they did get it and they email. I told them to email them so they can go ahead and put it in now for next month, because right now the circuit for the 2 turns is over with. So yesterday was the last day they could have did it. This month they're not going to do it. They don't come back reside back into January.
Reside.
Yeah. So now they might have some on the computer now. Give me a date for next month.
I'll have to look when I get back. I just see everything still in the complaint room. I checked it right before I left. So everything is still in the complaint room.
Okay, well then that's what it is. So I'm looking at next month. There's gonna be some rock and roll going on some kind of way. Yeah, I definitely see that part. What's going on with your head?
That part.
How you feeling?
Just bobbing. I'm just bobbing. Yeah. I'm just bobbing.
That's what you do, bob.
Okay, so you're feeling all right then?
Yeah, you probably just got done bobbing. That's why you drained. Bobbing, all right. Bobbing on that D. Bobbing on somebody's cock.
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
seem like
just,
It seems like you got your mojo. You got something. You know, you like to
I be, I be
orchestrate
thinking
things.
in our sleep. I be sitting there thinking, how can we flip this? You
Whole
get me?
thing.
We had to flip it. Yeah, because us just sitting quietly, not saying, not doing nothing. And we're going to do a conversation where you can talk and I'll post it and say what you want to say. You get me? Speak your piece.
Don't do it.
I'm going to text you something. So, I've been texting you, but it takes a minute for it to get to you now. I noticed that.
You got to review, especially the longer it is, yeah. But if it's short, it takes a second.
Yeah, so it takes a minute for
it. So we got to use it to our advantage because it's getting out.
Okay,
it's
so
just
I need
short ones. So I can say under the title, Nesto have a message for the bloggers and the commenters, and then you can say whatever it is you want to say.
Yeah, but you don't want.
There. No, you ain't got to. You could just say just how you feel
Let him
about
talk.
what's the situation, but not specifically the case. You get me?
Right. Okay, I understand.
Because they're picking and choosing.
He could get on there and say, I love my family. I miss my grandkids. I'm innocent. I didn't do this. He could have, but he he don't know how to talk. He don't know how to tell a story. Sonya don't know how to talk. She don't know how to tell a story. I mean, they almost needed Lamont or Dion. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. And they needed Erica for PR.
What they want to release as opposed to these phone calls.
As opposed to
and I've
these.
stated several times that I'm innocent on these calls, but they're not going to play it because they're trying to keep the narrative going, this negative narrative. This is your freedom. This is your life. And these people are playing with it when they do that. Because people in the comments keep saying he never says he's innocent. He just laughs. He just laughs. And it's like he's been serious several times. They're not going to play that. And they don't understand that, and I said it, it's 460 fucking phone calls. How many have they played? 40? That's nothing. 40 phone calls?
Sonya be getting out her mental calculator. Her mental calculator, and the number of calls changes with every visit, with every phone call. First it's 400, then it's 600, now it's back down to 460. It's like, girl, what are you using to calculate this, and why? Why? You know good and goddamn well all the phone calls can't be put out. Not at one time. And if you're not listening to them all, how do you know what's put out? If you're not listening to the full call, how do you know what's being put out? She full of crap.
Out of 400, we have been talking every day with the exception of 5 days since August the 29th of last year. And sometimes 2 or 3, 4 or 5 times a day. So that's a lot of calls because it's been over a year.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, cool.
So why?
You're making his head hurt.
The assignment.
I understand.
Say what you gotta say. And you can say, I know what she's doing. I know what's going on. I'm paying. One bitch was like, it's illegal for you to do that because you gotta pay for the calls. Bitch, I do pay for the calls. Shit, you call me, that shit ain't free. My phone ain't free. And it's me and him talking. So we own those calls before any fucking body.
Really?
What the hell? Hell out of here with that shit. You sound stupid. Dumb as hell. And we both know since day one, every phone call can be played in court. That's what they
Y'all didn't act like
They're
it.
looking for some type of slip up, like somebody got something to hide, which we don't. So therefore, we don't even think, we just talk. That's it. Nothing to talk about.
If only Sonya had credibility, somebody might believe her. But from the calls we heard, Nesto was using a lot of code. Nesto was using a lot of code. So if you don't have nothing to hide, why is he using code? Why is he saying he got to put stuff in writing versus just saying it over the phone? Nesto could have handled all his business over the phone. He could have handled it with Shirley. He could have told Shirley exactly what to do. He could have told Dion exactly what to do if he didn't have anything to hide. Sonya almost, back then, almost sounds believable, but she don't have no credibility.
But this is true. This is true. I ain't got nothing to hide. Not at all.
Speak your piece. That's how I say.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to say, stick your chest out and say it.
Well, I'm going to do that anyway.
What chest?
Yeah. And I didn't like it. She afraid talking about, well, he don't like me. This ain't got nothing to do with them folks.
Who you talking about?
This ain't got nothing to do with them folks. Where did that come from?
That's how they linking it because he's the big...
Yeah, and I didn't like it. She afraid talking about, well, he don't like me. This ain't got nothing to do with them folks. Where did that come from?
That's how they linking it because he's the bigger celebrity.
Right.
She got big off of this because they only knew her unless they listened to the radio station.
Yeah.
So outside of that audience, she's not known. Like Steve Harvey got the books. He got that movie thing he did. He got the TV show, the radio.
You got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah. And so he's been in the front since the 90s.
The 90s. You know how long Shirley Strawberry's career is? If she's been on the radio in other states, or at least one other state, for as many years as she had, she's well known, Sonya. What's your idea of well known? And why would you even compare it to Steve Harvey? What's your point?
TV show he had. Now he's got the Family Feud.
Right.
On Steve Harvey's jock.
A-lister, and then he got his side situations, which is his little group of people.
Yeah.
So
he ain't did nothing to me. He ain't did shit to me. So,
They ain't got nothing to do with them, but they need to link it because they trying to apparently destroy whatever he got going on.
But you know what? I thought about something because I do remember having a conversation with him a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought about it last night. But let me take my last. Yeah, my last.
Whatever we can talk about here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna say is that I love you very much. Thank you for coming. I really need this. I need it. Thank you, because I be having nightmares every night.
Oh, this is the platform. So fuck it.
Yeah.
You need it.
I'm saying.
Okay.
What else can we do at this point? Keeping quiet sometimes doesn't help.
Look at that raggedy thumb.
You can't go into details about your defense.
I understand what's going on. Yeah. I get it. Okay. What
Too
time
late.
you'll be available?
Call me after 7. I gotta do. Oh no. Call me after 8. I'm going to happy hour with Madison.
Oh.
Okay.
I love you too, boo.
I love you too. Thank you very much.
Call me after 7.
And Sonya sound like she just left happy hour, y'all. Sonya was so quick to get in them streets with Madison. For somebody that said she didn't do ish in Miami, she made it to Atlanta and turned up. This girl was every day turned down for what? She looked like she just left the club. What time is it? Oh, okay, it's afternoon. She looked like she just left the after hours. Talking about she going to happy hour with Madison. Oh.
Gotta do. Oh no. Call me after 8. I'm going to happy hour with Madison.
Okay.
I love you too, boo.
I love you too. Thank you very much. What you got on today?
Just t-shirt and jeans. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll keep on.
Karl Lagerfeld.
I'll take a picture. Right.
All right.
Love you.
I like to.
All right, y'all. I'm on the road to 3,000 subscribers. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I ain't getting that $3 in these folks' face.